Okay, these next size up washers. So these fit over the stud real nice, but you can't put the cylinder down because you overhead the spigot there, so won't fit. So I'm going to put these on the outside edge, the corners, and do it that way. So these are 58, 57, 58 thou thick. These are 34, 35. These are 32s, 31, 32s. So got two thins and one different thick one. So 55 is what our problem is height-wise. So those ones should give us what we needed, a zero deck. Zero deck would get what we want. Mock-up anyway. Okay, so this is supposedly the front piston cylinder. Yep, it's cut out for it. Putting these in all the different corners. Okay. Put our cylinder hold down nuts on here. Alright. That should give us zero deck. And we're about 5 down probably. Guessing. Okay, so we're a little below deck right now because those are too thick for what we needed. So right now the piston's a little bit below the deck height. Right here, it's not zero. Zero would be even. We're down below. I call that negative. I think they call that positive in the automotive field, but positive to me is stick up, not going down. So I think it's sticking below the surface, but big chamfer is hard to tell. We'll get a straight edge put across the surface. I just had one of those out over here. Here's one right here, like that one. Here we go. You put this across the cylinder as the piston goes up and down, and you can tell if it hits it or doesn't hit it. If you feel it touch it, you'll feel it hit a little bit or lift up a little bit. If it actually touches. You do it on the side of the wrist pin because the piston can rock back and forth and give you a false number. You gotta hold it square. It's definitely not hitting. Here's a 10 thou shim. These are 1.5 thou shims. There's another 10 in there. Okay, so now we just go in here. One of them in there, see if it touches it. Nope. 2 will mix 3. Nope. 3 makes 4.5. No, but it's right there. Okay, another one. That makes 6 thousandths worth. This is the most accurate way of doing this job too. I do not feel it hit. It is right there though. I can feel it rubbing on the side of it, but not hitting it. Same deal. definitely hitting now. You can hear it too. So you can see it here. You can feel it hitting right there. So you take one of those out. One, not two. And no hit. So somewhere between this and the other one is the difference. Appears to be 5 of these in there. Should be 7.5 thou thick. So, getting 8. 8 to 8.5. There's 8. So we'll call it 8. So the piston's 8 thou down, which means we got too much thickness there, but I can't do anything about that, so it is what it is. Makes it simple to deal with. For our application right now, we okay. Okay, we just get it. Alright, so that's that side. Okay, this side over here, we can do something a little different. We're missing a cylinder. Oh, it's over here. These are the original pistons here. They're perfectly usable, but he wants pop-ups for more compression. Anything to be different. Okay, spark plug intake, and this one's marked rear. This wrist pin's a little tight also. So this one, the gasket's half gone off of it, which is 20 thou thinner. So I'm going to go ahead and knock the whole thing off. Okay, that's what's left of that. We'll keep that, we might need it. Big chunk of gasket here on the case, and even clean off. Masses. Sure that won't make any difference to your height. Okay. Now we were going to do a pop-up piston, which means we needed 20 plus 40 is 65. We don't have, we got 58. That's what these are. I think you want more than that. It's not going down because dumbass customer did not clean the goo out between the case house because he wanted to do it. He's waiting for hell to freeze over, so now see all the goo in here? Let the cylinder go down. See the goop right there? This is all stuff you do before you put the whole motor together, but when you come in the middle of a job that's half done, you have to deal with it. And he didn't want none of that junk going down the side of his motor. He should have wiped it out when it was wet. Alright. Now maybe the cylinder will go down like it's supposed to. Oh, look at that. It slides right down like it's supposed to now. Okay, we got some pop up now. Yeah, it pops way up out of the hole now. That really raised the compression up when you do that. Alright, we were thinking about doing, trying to remember from last night. We got 20. Well, we got 8 thou clearance here. We're going to use a 40 thou gasket, and we want a 30 thou clearance. So that's 13 thou difference. So I need 13 thou less than this to mock this up correctly. But we got 20 thou gas in there, so it's actually a 36. These are 33 to 35, so close enough what I need. See, math is your friend. For some reason I don't think this is correct. Cylinder's not sitting down all the way for some reason. Something's keeping it from sitting down. It's because we have this stupid washer in the way over here. It's kicking it up on this corner, which I didn't catch. I'm going to tighten that one down. So that means this cylinder's in air. That's why it was up 8 thou. I was wondering why it was up higher. Okay, so that's a problem. Inferior mock-up. Not a good sign. So we need to redo this a little bit. This washer needs to get off this other washer. Appears to be sitting flat now. Amazing how that works when you do it right.